What cycles are ending in your life right now? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So, today's reading is a pick a card all about cycles ending in your life right now, okay? We have 3 piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, we have this ruby zoisite crystal with the unseen. Pile number 2, we have this amethyst crystal skull with the prayer. And last but not least, pile number 3 is we have this pink rose quartz crystal skull with the seed. So I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. All right, my dreamy dreamers, again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, I missed you all so much. Welcome back. Let's get started with your reading. So you all picked this beautiful ruby zoisite crystal along with the card from the archetypes deck, the unseen. So immediately for you all pile number 1s, what I feel like the cycle that's ending in your life right now is a cycle of feeling unseen, not being seen for who you are and what you represent and the things that you contribute to society, your family, your friendship group, you name it, right? And also things left unseen, right? So I feel like the cycles ending in your life could be the fear of being seen. The cycle that is ending in your life right now, pile number 1s, is the fear of being seen. I feel like you're growing in confidence, you're growing in strength, you're growing in perseverance, and I think you're ready to show the world the real you. I think you're ready to show the world just how impactful the things that you have been studying, the things that you do can be, you know? I also feel like maybe you've been playing small and that's coming to an end, pile number 1s, okay? And I say that because this eye is perceiving something, but the eye also looks weary. You know, it looks tired. It looks tired of being unseen. It looks tired of being looked over, you know? So let's hop straight into your reading, pile number 1s. I'm going to pick one magical spell card, and then we're going to get into your tarot. Tell us more, Spirit. I've already cleansed and blessed the decks off camera. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. What cycle is ending in their life right now? What cycle is ending in their life right now? What cycle is ending in their life right now, Spirit? What cycle is ending in their life right now? I want to take this card, okay? Very interesting. Bottom of the deck, card number 26, true love come to me. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. There's a lot of emphasis on the color pinks in this crystal, in this card, and in this card here. So I feel like the color pink, you guys could look it up. I would suggest you look it up, but I feel like the color pink would suggest romance, love, even friendship to a certain degree, but in a immense way, right? In a large scale. Femininity, you know, pink can represent femininity. Pink can represent so much. So I want you guys to, you know, look that up on your spare time, but there's a heavy emphasis on the color pink in this reading. Yes, 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 pile number 1s. Okay, so we have card number 10, authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. You know, you're showing people the real you. You're showing people the real you, finally. I feel like, you know, maybe people haven't maybe you've always had this like incredible underdog story where people have doubted you or people have like casted you to the side or something like that. And I feel like that has made it, because of that, it might have like made you think that there was something wrong with you or something, something wasn't, you were flawed in some type of way, but in reality, you're not. I feel like people just weren't seeing the possibilities that you brought to the table. And with that being underestimated, you are able to now act and be authentically you, I feel like sometimes 444 on the time clock too. I feel like sometimes as people, when we're underestimated, it's almost like a gift and a curse, because more often than not, we want to be understood, but then we could seep through the cracks and go under the radar and work on ourselves, chipping off on ourselves like a beautiful sculpture until that art is finished or near completion. And when it's time to kind of like have that big reveal, people are shocked, people are surprised, people are like, this person had overnight success or did this, that, and the third. And in reality, you were just underestimated. You were kind of going under the radar, right? So I think this is very interesting. And I know that the fear of being seen is what's coming to an end, and you're able to shine your authentic light upon something, a gift of yours, a skill of yours, something that can help you, something that can not only help you, but help humanity, help your community, right? Let's be small, let's start off small and then grow to, humanity, but help your community, help your family, your friends, the people around you, right? Okay, pile number ones, we're back. So you all got the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles. So it's interesting. We go from the Queen to the Page. And I feel like the cycle of your life that's ending is, of course, the fear of being seen. But it's interesting because it's also a story that you've been telling yourself about being seen. I just looked here, and obviously it's the deck, but I was just like, I seen the Hierophant from the corner of my eyes, and I thought of the story of Pocahontas, and I'm like, oh no, this is a story that's been ruminating in pile number one's mind incessantly about expectations versus reality, but also like faulty expectations, like faulty realities that we are conjuring up in our minds because of something, right? Because maybe someone told us something once and it stuck with us and we felt bad about it. So then we let that story perpetuate in our minds and we took it on as our own. We identified with it. I think that's coming to an end. So let's begin. We have the Queen of Coins and the Four of Swords. You know what also is coming to an end? You helping everyone else to the dismay of yourself, right? And I say that because the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, she's a very nurturing, giving, kind, and compassionate queen. And she is very resourceful, and she would give the clothes off of her back to someone if they were in need. There's nothing wrong with that. But look at what pain this Four of Swords is in. Look at what pain this person is in mentally. It's almost like whatever resources or value that you've been giving to others, it has caused some type of mental anguish or mental pain. And I think that's what's also coming to an end. Never get tired of doing the right thing, obviously, but to discern is a superpower in and of itself. And I feel like you're going to be more conscientious of how you are balancing your resources, even when it comes to your time, your energy, and your emotional resources as well. Although this is pentacles, right? These are coins, so they represent the material world. I just intuitively, I feel that that's what is coming to a close. That cycle is coming to a close. You giving of yourself time and time again to the dismay of yourself. It's almost like self-harm, right? This hyena, which looks like is bounded by this trap, and they have eaten a sword, right? So they're gonna have to heal eventually, you know. I kind of want to read from the guidebook, this Four of Swords, because I think it's very interesting. It's like a trap that has been set of giving, 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 but not allowing yourself to receive in a balanced way, right? And so sometimes when we're giving, 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 we can feel resentment towards the people that we're giving to, because it might not be reciprocated in the way in which we need it or we thought it would be, right? Norway, Norse mythology. It says the Four of Swords signals a pause in battle. The Norse gods know that the wolf, Fenrir, will bring about the end of the world, so they have him bound and chained. While he still represents a threat, for now there is respite. Okay, so it says upright sanctuary, recouping, meditation, passivity, counseling, reverse, awakening, healing, returning, burnout, strength. Yeah, burnout. Now, this isn't in reverse, but it's like, you know, the dual meaning of this card. And to me, that's what it's giving me, like giving to the point of dismay, giving to the point in which you're burnt out because you're giving so much, you know, you might not have the things that you need, you know? So moving forward to the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands, okay? The Four of Wands, to me, in regards to the cycles that are ending in your life, I feel like this could have something to do with the fourth house, but this could also have something to do with legacy building, because we have this couple here, right? And it's like they're getting married. And then we have this tree, which gives me like a family tree, and the tree growing from like the end of something, right? The tree growing through a skull, and the skull to me is representing an ending, right? And that's the Ten of Wands, working hard, doing laborious tasks, but reaching completion of those tasks, right? So I feel like the actions that you have been taking towards stability, towards harmony, towards union, you know, you've been working so hard at them, but that work isn't in vain. And I feel like, you know, the cycles that are ending is an unharmonious way of being, and almost like working so hard to the point where it feels like, you know, you're ending yourself, or like you're working so hard, it's like things grow after you are no longer here, something like that. I just get legacy with these two cards, right? So let's see, let's clarify this. I want to clarify. This could be in regards to a union, working so hard. Maybe you won't have to work so hard in a union that you have been devoted and committed to anymore. Let's see. Clarify this Ten of Wands for our pile number ones. Why is this Ten of Wands here? Ooh, Three of Coins. Yeah. Cooperation. Going to the beat of your own drum, like manifestation as well with the Three of Coins, not having to work so hard, having a team to help you to sustain and to create stability in your life. Like the cycles that are ending is doing everything alone, or doing things with limited resources, or just one other person. Who cares, right? There's a team being built here. There's a cooperation being had here. So things won't seem so hard, right? Someone's there to kind of help you carry the weight of what's going on in your world, or what it is that you're building. Okay. So with the Hierophant and the Page of Coins, again, along with these cycles that are ending in your life, is it's almost like passing the torch too. You see how she has this like pipe in her hand and she's offering it to you. Like she's staring directly at you. She's offering it to, she's giving it to you as an offering. I feel like the torch is being passed, right? There's a higher level of elevation here. And with the Page of Coins, it's almost like you're in a apprenticeship or an apprentice phase again. And that could be ending, your apprentice role. Maybe you have become the Hierophant now. That could be ending too. An apprenticeship, an apprentice role. You guys might be attracted to another pile as well, with the Hierophant and the Page of Coins. Now, this actually could be involving you, or this could be involving someone else. Maybe you've been a mentor to someone else, and that's what's ending. That's what's concluding, because you've had to go your own way. You've had to be authentic to you and your path. And maybe, you passing the torch, or you kind of graduating in a sense to where, maybe you're a mentor or something like that, like to your mentee or to the person in which you're mentoring, your apprentice, it's time for them to grow and to develop and to just go on their own to an extent. Okay, so we're going to conclude your reading. I'm actually going to use the Fin de Cecil Kipper deck to conclude your reading. This is a fortune telling deck. Interesting. So we have card number 31, bad health. This is a major cycle that is ending in your life. And I don't think it's necessarily you being, near death or anything like that. That's not what's going on here. Card number 31, 3 and 1, that's 4. Again, we have the 4 of Wands. There's a unity, there's a harmony, there's a peace. I feel like you're entering a different season to where you're taking care of your health. You're prioritizing your health. That is a cycle that is also ending, and that Spirit wants to suggest that you pay more attention to is your health, and knowing that now is a time where you can end bad habits as it pertains to your health. Maybe Spirit is suggesting you walk more. Maybe Spirit is suggesting you drink more water. Maybe Spirit is suggesting that you eat more fruits and vegetables, do things that provide you with more energy and a healthier lifestyle. That's what's coming to conclusion here. I want to pick one more card. I just felt the urge. Last card, Spirit, advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 1's reading. Last card, advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 1's reading. We have card number 5 with mature man. Okay. Bottom of the deck, toil and labor. Yeah. So this is what I'm getting here. Now, you guys can take this literally with this mature man energy. There could be a mature man in your life who is coming to grips with their health and is maybe making changes. Maybe that might resonate with you. But what I'm getting is the masculine energy. And the masculine energy is all about taking action, moving forward. I think that's coming to an end because we have this 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands is prioritizing taking action, maybe over business or over work, toil and labor, instead of focusing on your health, things that are going to sustain you for the long term, things, functions in your body that you need in order to live, right? So I think you're going to more so be prioritizing your health and taking action towards that, as opposed to just taking action towards the status quo or getting tasks done, being a taskmaster and things of that nature, right? So that's what I'm getting here. So I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 1s. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in booking a personal reading with me, look no further. The email, you guys can email me, and my email is in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 2s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this amethyst crystal skull along with the prayer. So I feel like the cycle that is ending in your life right now it's almost like a pursuit, something you have been reaching for, obtaining, something that you have been praying about, something that you have been wanting to bring about, right? Now, this could be health, healing. This could be regarding like addictions, addictive patterns, something along those lines, pile number twos, because we have this hand reaching to the heavens, reaching to the sky, almost trying to grab that diamond in the sky, right? So I feel like there has been like a pursuit or something that you have been wanting for quite some time that almost seemed out of reach, but I think that's what's ending, is you're reaching it, right? Again, this could be in regards to like health. This could be in regards to like, healing. This could be in regards to like, annihilating addictive patterns that are just no longer serving you as well. So let's proceed with you guys' reading. You guys actually got two archetype cards, so we're going to reveal this one now. So we have the Father, the prayer, and the Father. So this is very interesting when it comes to the cycle in your life that is ending, okay? Now, with the Father, we're thinking in regards to the archetype, like the masculine archetype, right? Now, that could be healing old ancestral wounds from your father's side, right? From your paternal side, you have prayed to have healed an ancestral wound when it comes to your paternal side of your family, or something in regards to, you know, like the paternal side or the paternal aspect of even your personality, right? This could be dualism. This could be seeing hope and then seeing, you know, like almost like life and death, so to speak, in regards to how we lead, how we manifest, how we take action in our lives, right? I do want to read a little bit from the guidebook about the Father. So the Father is a part of the selves. It's literally the second archetype in this deck. Okay, so it says the great father, the masculine, the protector. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong, regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the Father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor God, a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leads us to the wolves, here yet gone. The champion and the failure. The Father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the Father's limitation allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. So it says, when light, supportive, strategic, regal, kind, authority. When dark, disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures. So it says, go deeper, Saturn devouring his son. I think it's interesting because here is the prayer here. So this, to me, this is the cycle that's ending. Almost like being in the state of duality, being 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I feel like that cycle is ending because you want to bring more healing into your life, to where you're healing the aspects that are committed, that are dedicated, and that you are diligent in, right? It's almost like the mother. Like the mother is always, typically, you know, usually more times than not, there for their child. It's like it's intrinsic. They cannot not be there, right? It's almost like that, you wanting to be there and be committed to a certain aspect in your life so much that there is not two states. There is just one state of that. There's just commitment and diligence and perseverance and alignment. Now, obviously, we're human beings, so we're going to falter, but more often than not, that to me is what you are seeking, is like a non-dualistic nature as it pertains to a pursuit or something you're reaching for. Okay, so let's get into your reading, pile number twos. I can already tell this one's going to be a very interesting one. Okay, I've already cleansed and blessed this deck off camera, but let's begin. Tell us more, Spirit. What cycle is ending in our pile number two's life right now? What cycle is ending in our pile number two's life right now, Spirit? This could also be leaning too heavily on a masculine presence in your life because you might want more autonomy or like self-sufficiency, dedication when it comes to self. Okay. I'm going to take those two cards that fell out. So we have, card number 40 with psychic protection. Around me, a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. And then we also have good cheer, card number 25. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. So again, the cycles that are ending in your life is you feeling like you have to almost like create this like epic boundary around yourself to protect yourself from harm, when in reality, people are wishing you good. People want to see you prosper. People want to see you succeed. That's what I'm getting here, right? That dualistic nature of feeling like, you know, you can't really be who you want to be because you have to protect yourself at all costs, versus a good cheer nature and almost like a nature of seeing the best in situations and people. You know, that's what I'm getting here as well. So let's get into your tarot. Tell us. Okay, pile number 2. So let's begin your reading. You all got the Hierophant, 7 of Swords, King of Cups, alongside the 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and Temperance. So right off bat to begin with, there is a good amount of Swords cards here. So there could be a mindset, a way of thinking that's ending as well. All these Swords cards here are kind of like in a dualistic nature of like, kind of like darkness, kind of like sadness, untrustworthiness, right? With the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords, right? I think that part of your life is ending. You are obtaining higher ground. You're ascending, okay? There's something that you're awakening to, and that could be the spiritual wisdom that you have acquired over the years, right? That you have asked for. And it's come from a lot. It's come from trials and tribulations in your life right now, right? Where you feel like your wings have been clipped, or you had to even clip your own wings, right? So I feel like maybe you felt like that was passed down, some type of pain, some type of like unworthiness was passed down, but that's ending. Pile number 2s, that's ending for you right now, okay? With the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, I feel like maybe you felt like there were people you couldn't trust, or there were people who had their own agendas, or, you know, that, you know, said one thing but really meant another. People who have, you know, deceived or wanting to win at all costs, wanting their own favor and prioritize self, right? I also feel like there was a mode of like victimization, like feeling like, you know, there was always something happening in your life, and why is this happening? Why is this occurring? You know, and wanting different for yourself as well. Now with the King of Cups and Temperance, I feel like you are becoming peace. You are becoming the person who you need to be in order to protect yourself and protect your peace, right? I feel like through all of this trial and tribulation, pile number 2s, you have acquired a sense of diligence when it comes to mastering your emotional intelligence and mastering protecting something, right? You have an aspect of you that's very peaceful, that's very zen, that's very non-confrontational, but when you need to, you can rise to the challenge to protect your inner child, to protect your inner self, okay? So I feel like, again, the cycle that's ending for you is a dualistic one, right? And when I say dualistic one, it's just like maybe feeling like there needed to be some healing in the bloodline that, you know, you couldn't escape from, but now you have. You've not escaped from it, you've integrated it, right? you've integrated it. You know, you're protecting yourself. This King of Cups and this psychic protection card is very in alignment. And then so is this Temperance and this Good Cheer card. You know, you learned how to transmute certain aspects of your personality to help assist you on your path rather than thwart you on your path, right? And a lot of this has to do with the reframing of your mindset, right? Because we also have two major arcanas in this reading here. We have the Hierophant and Temperance. So Temperance is a card of alchemy, is a card of transmutation and integration. And the Hierophant is a card of spiritual wisdom and up leveling, right? And being able to pass down that knowledge to others, right? So with that being said, I feel like you have become your own father in a way. You know how like certain people say you have to mother yourself. You have to father yourself also. You have to learn when to take action and to do things and to maneuver in this world and to protect yourself as well. 11:11 on the time clock. Okay. So I feel like you're doing that. That's something that you're at this moment, you're currently, you know, transitioning out of, is just a constant state of dualism as opposed to stability. Okay. And integration, making that one, finding that gray area. You see, like there's a little gray area right there that this person's reaching for, whereas this is split in two. This has merged, this is split in two. Okay, so let's get in to your last cards, advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 2s to conclude their reading, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate advice, guidance, and wisdom for pile number 2s to conclude their reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have card number 32, a despair. Yeah, you're exiting. That's the cycle that's leaving. You feeling like there's always something, there's always lack, there's this despair. You can't find your path or your way in life. Okay, that's ending. And Spirit wants you to know that you're never alone. If you ask for guidance, if you seek, pray, if you pray, you know, ask and it is given, you shall receive, right? And we have card number 33, concern. You know, what's interesting to me, 32 and 33, there could be someone who's very concerned about you right now, who wants to help you, who wants to protect you. Or I'm getting for you pile number 2s is that it's very interesting because this is dualistic. It's almost like the past and the past and the future, right? Someone was in a huge aspect of despair and downtroddenness. And then as they got older, they reminisced on when they were in that time, because they're in two different states now, right? One has nothing. One is down on their luck, out on, you know, just out. And then the other one, you can tell this person has progressed in life. They're in a higher status in life. Their area is clean, they're clean, and they're just like reminiscing. They're thinking about the past and what state they were in the past, you know? So know that this too shall pass. Know that, you know, whatever the case, you always have that father archetype that's guiding you and leading you towards what it is that you need. Now, this could be healing. Okay. And I feel like you've been praying for that healing, that ancestral healing for quite some time, and it's coming. It's coming. Okay. So yeah, pile number 2s, that is all the time that I have for you, my lovelies. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, look no further. The link, my email is down in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading. So let's hop right in on the cycles that are ending in your life right now. You all chose this beautiful pink crystal skull along with the seed card. Okay, so initially what I'm getting for you pile number 3s in regards to what cycle is ending in your life right now could be like a cycle of, like, I want to say infancy, right? Like conception, like you know how we're in a very conceptual stage in our life where we think about something, we think about something, we think about something. We're almost kind of like planning it. Like I almost get like equating the etymology of to plant is to plan, right? So like it's almost like you have put a seed in the ground and you are watering it and you're nurturing it, and it is about to germinate, it's about to grow, it's about to spring forth, right? So again, the cycle in your life that could be ending right now is a very like naive, novice, newness type of cycle, like almost like feeling like I'm a seedling, I'm new to life, like I haven't even sprouted yet. Okay, so this could be the end of a cycle before your manifestation comes as well. Now, again, with this pink skull here, it being rose quartz, this could be like you being able to, or what's coming, more so what's coming to an end for you is like the beginning of something. Now, this could be a self-love journey. This could be in regards to family, friends, relationships, right? But you're ending something about planning and almost like trying to cultivate something in its infancy, if that makes sense. Like you know enough, you've learned enough, you're ready to sprout. Pile number 3s, if that makes sense. But let's get into some more cards to get more details and clarification as to what cycles are ending in your life right now. Okay, what cycles are ending for our pile number 3s right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What cycles are ending for pile number 3s right now? Look. Bottom of the deck, card number 11, passion rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Again, what do we say about that manifestation? Like, you've been planning, you've been thinking, you've been, almost like ruminating in your mind, planting a seed in your mind about abundance, about growth, about prosperity, things of that nature. That cycle is coming to an end. Now it's time to implement. It's time to grow. You know what I mean? It's almost like saying like, okay, I'm going to make a financial plan for 2024, right? This year. And I'm going to write it all down and I'm going to get every last like detail to its finest. And I'm going to have it written down, and then what? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's coming in. Then you have to act. Then you have to grow it. Then you have to do the things that put you that much closer to the abundance, right? And I feel like your passion is coming back. Pile number 3s, card number 11, passion rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Your purpose is being back reinvigorated. And I feel like maybe there are certain seeds planted in your head about how hard something was going to be, or what you could or couldn't do, or what was or was not feasible. And, now that's kind of like you're getting back to like, you're gaining more momentum, right? So card number 2, abundance, goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. You're calling in your fortune, and you're going to do the work and what it takes to secure that fortune under grace and imperfect ways, right? Okay, but I'm very curious and I want to know more details. So let's get into your tarot. Tell us more in spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What cycle is currently ending in their life right now? There could have been a spiral too. Like, how like we have this pearl right in the middle and then there's a spiral. Like there could have, like maybe there was something going on where you felt like things were out of control, or like, okay, I asked for something and then life just took a left turn, like a hard left turn, That was what Neville Goddard would consider the bridge of incidents. And, take this with a grain of salt. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, leave it. But sometimes when we ask for things, we will see other things in our lives start to play out that seem kind of like counterintuitive to what we asked for. but all in all, they are leading us to that direction. So I feel like for you guys, pile number threes, be very specific and really give it some thought about what you want and how you ask for something, right? That's why I like to say under grace and imperfect ways, because sometimes we can ask for things and the universe will conspire to make it happen for us, but we have to be kind of specific in how it comes in, because, you know, we just want it to come in. I always say, like from Florence Scovel, under grace and imperfect ways, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. And to harm to none, right? I want everything to be harmonious. And sometimes that might take more time, right? It might take more time for it to come in. What cycles are ending in pile number three's life right now? I'm going to pull your cards and then we'll begin. Okay, pile number threes, we are back. So let's begin. We have the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool. Off that, we have four major arcanas here: the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Fool. And then only two minor arcanas, which is the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Look, the worst is over for you, pile number threes. The worst is over. You've worked very hard and diligently, right? Almost backbreaking, laborious work, or it's felt that way, right? And you know, it doesn't have to be manual labor in which you've worked, but you know, you could have been putting in so much time, energy, and effort into calling in your manifestation. And I say manifestation for lack of a better term, but calling in the things that you want, adhering to your purpose, going forward with your dream, your visions, your goals, right? Your directives. And you knew that one day it would come, you know. It's just, you know, sometimes it's hard to see the forest through the trees, right? It's hard to see the bigger pictures just through the singularity that's right in front of us. But you knew it would come. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that, you know, because you were faithful and diligent, and rest assured that the wheel is turning in your favor. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Swords. You know, you're letting go of things that bog you down and hold you down, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the story of Anansi, which is it's like a story of a spider, I think, from West Africa. And you know, spiders symbolically mean a lot of things. It could represent femininity, it could represent creativity, writing, right? When spiders weave their very intricate webs, spiders are amazing because the webs that they weave are so dynamic, right? They're so almost technological. It's hard to get out of it, right? So, and it's almost like they're waterproof. It takes a lot to knock down a spider web, right? So what I'm getting here is Spirit just wants you to know that your time is now. You know, the hard, laborious thoughts, the draining thoughts, the ruminating thoughts, the worst is over for you, and the wheel is turning in your favor. I want to read a little bit of Anansi for you, just in case those who aren't familiar. Okay, yes, this mythology comes from Ghana. It says the Wheel of Fortune is endlessly spun. The Wheel of Fortune is endlessly turning, spun by a trickster god. What was once luck is now misfortune. What was hopeless is now joyous, right? These facts may seem random, but all fates are part of an interconnected web of repercussions. Yeah, just what I was saying. So, you know, all the work that you've been putting in, it hasn't been in vain, pile number threes. And I feel like that's really the core message of this reading. You know, your work, your effort, your dedication, your proverbial blood, sweat, and tears, it has not been in vain. It has led you and is leading you to what's to come, which is abundance, right? A surplus of the things that you've been asking for quite some time. So with the Emperor and the Fool here, both major arcanas, you know, you might be having a new beginning when it comes to work, when it comes to your autonomy, your like the way you kind of rule over yourself, your autonomy, you know, you might have a business that's taking off and, you know, being more structured. And although, you know, it might seem like things are chaotic on the outside, you know what's going on, you know how to order things, and you know, you feel in control, right? You have a sense of control, or you feel back in control, right? With the Fool here, there's a brand new beginning, and you could be traveling. This could be a beginning of exploration, something along those lines, but you genuinely do feel more freedom. You know, I think more freedom is coming in for you towards the end of this cycle of anguish and despair. And I could tell these are coming to an end very quickly because they're minor arcanas, right? So this could be in the next 10 days, 10 weeks, tops 10 months, right? But yeah, so, and then we have 1010. Hello. So again, 1010 is, well, for me, it is the number of clairvoyance, and we have the High Priestess here. So again, beautiful reading. You guys deserve this ending to the cycle of, you know, just being in your germination stage, right? So let's see. Let's get some advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude this reading. Tell us more, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 3's reading. Okay. Wow. Check this out. Card number 11 and 777 with sudden wealth. There's prosperity coming your way. Like, come on. After these bouts and almost what feels like years or something of imprisonment, is coming your way, pile number 3s. You can't make this up. And when it talks about imprisonment, it talks about like imprisonment of the mind as well. Like, we feel imprisoned, we feel trapped, we feel these limitations coming in, although we might, you know, on the outside things are looking okay. Okay, so that's beautiful. Sudden wealth. So if you do get an increase or an increase of abundance or prosperity, it could be coming in pretty quickly. Okay, give us one more card. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 3s to conclude their reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 3s to conclude their reading. One more card. Thank you. Look at that. Card number 19, Coffin. The end is near. Like, the end of a tough cycle is here. And you guys got, look, 2 cards. Card number 2, main female. This is you, pile number 3s. And card number 28, expectations. You've been waiting for this to come for quite some time. Again, this High Priestess energy. You know that it's coming. It's not the matter of if, but when, right? So it's really just patience is the virtue, you know? So us having patience. You're going to feel like the main character in your life again, to sum it all up, pile number 3s. You know, maybe you've been feeling inklings of that coming in, but you're going to feel like the main character of your life. I feel like this chapter of your life that's coming in will recall a moment in your life, maybe in the past, where you felt just, this is where I belong. Like, this is the full expression of me, you know, even if that was just a glimmer of that, you know. Whew. Okay. All right, my dears. So beautiful reading, pile number 3s. I wish you guys all the best love, success, and abundance in the world. I'm really proud of you all. So yeah. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in booking a personal one-on-one reading with me, look no further. My email is in the description box down below, and you can email me and I will send you guys my rates. Okay, I love you so much. And until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.